Hey guys, this is vlog 5. We're gonna go see what's in store for this week's adventure, bro. And just so you know, there's a lot of things coming up, and we're gonna get some amazing footage, talk to amazing people, and interview some crazy controversial shit. So stay tuned. Guys, I don't know if you can see it, but look at that color in the sky, man. It's a beautiful blue. It's a beautiful blue. Look at it. Hey guys, we're heading to the city, and we're gonna see if we can get some more mad footage for ya. It's raining at the moment, so we'll see what we can do. You know, carpe diem, seize the day, or whatever, which way you want to put it. Open up. Michael, this is Michael. Michael, I was wondering if I could tell us a story or a piece of wisdom that is interesting in your life, or has had a dramatic effect in your life.
Well, I don't know much about a dramatic effect. Recently, my dear mother, God rest her soul, had passed away, and it's just over 12 months now. But before that, I always imagined what would life be without my dear mother, because I was very close to her. But by far not a mummy's boy. I was independent, I lived on my own, and I still do. But I was very close to mum. So when mum's death did come about, her passing away rather, I can't explain it, but I was able to accept it. But a while ago when she had pneumonia, it was 3 years before she had passed away, back then I couldn't accept it. I couldn't believe it was happening. She was on a deathbed, no doubt. But I think through a bit of prayer and a sincere, heartfelt prayer and wanting this not to happen, she came back. And she was 90 years old at the time when she had pneumonia. I don't know a lot of people who survive through pneumonia, and especially at 90 years old. To me, that was a miracle. That's my opinion, it's a strong opinion, that was a miracle. Through prayer and the time it comes, she passed away. That was, yeah, that was a change for me in life. I do see life different. We're not here for the long term. Not everyone's going to live forever. You know, and from that, my attitude is go out and just enjoy life, even if it means on your own. I'm a loner, but I'm not lonely. I'm sitting here talking to yourself. I talk to the street, the guy over there. I know a lot of people. Not personal, but I know a lot of people. So I live on my own, but I'm not lonely. I don't feel lonely.
Some people use alcohol as a social lubricant.
Yes.
So say for example, if I'm an antisocial person and I go and I have a beer, then I'll go talk to people at the pub because I've had that courage liquid. So my question was to you, do you think that social motivation to go out and talk to strangers or whatever is due to alcohol, or do you think that is a natural thing that you have in your personality?
Look, I think when I was 27 years old, I used your age, when I used to go to nightclubs, I needed to have a bit of alcohol in me to talk to the girls. But I didn't have a problem talking to the guys if it was at a pub or whatever. Only when it came to the girls, just to chill me out and have a conversation with the girls and to do my gig. And you know, so the conversation came out flowing and it gave me a bit of confidence because I think that was me. But if I didn't have a drink, I couldn't go and talk to the girls. I felt shy and embarrassed.
Did you feel because your intentions was I want to please this person, so I don't want to say the wrong thing, so the pressure was more, but when you were drinking, you didn't think about that so much and you just thought about talking to them?
That's right. When you drink, you don't think so much what comes out of your mouth. And I've actually been told at one stage that when I talk, you startle. And it sounds horrible. You're not talking normal, you stutter. Someone gave me an example of that. And I'm thinking, is that what I've been doing all my life? I've been drinking all this alcohol, talking to girls, and I've been, I don't know if it's the right word, but the conversation, my words weren't coming out, they were really weird. It was really weird. And I think that's what it does, alcohol. Now, these days, I think that could be just growing up. That was my experience. I need a bit of alcohol in me, liquid confidence with the girls at a nightclub or a pub. It doesn't matter. But now that I'm 55, I can talk to anyone. I don't need alcohol.
So tell us about confidence and what makes you a confident person.
Okay, what makes me confident is, number one, you have to be comfortable with yourself.
Yep.
Where you live, your environment, the people you're with, your finances. That's important. Relationships. I started late at 21 and it ended at 35 because that's when I got into my own place and I couldn't trash the place out, although I had women, but something told me I can't trash the place out. It's too trashy otherwise. So 35, I'm 55 now. It's been a long time since I've had a date, but of course I think different now. I've got to protect what I've got. It's not so much get my dick in, it's not about sex now at 55 for me. It's not about sex.
It's something deeper.
It's something deeper and something more secure. I am independent and I started from a young age when I left home. Being European, a lot of the parents tend to do everything for their boys and their girls from European. But then the time came when I got into my own place and I had to learn to cook and clean and do all that for myself, pay the bills. But I learned some of that when I was young too at home with mother. I used to love helping out. Being attached, I think I came really close to that once. Interesting. I think I was in love, people tell me I was in love. And if it was love, then it was horrible because it was only one-way street.
It has to be both ways.
It has to be both ways. If it's a one-way street, it's tormenting. It's not on. We never went out. It was just over the fence line. As soon as I saw this broad, she captured, I thought she's attractive, I want her. I want her. Never say you want. Always say I like. Because if you don't get it, if you want something you don't get it, you're always left disappointed. Always use the word like. Back then, I wasn't aware of that. I said I want her to be my girlfriend and maybe we can have a future together. So I was preempting in my head and she knew nothing about it.
Actually date or was it
No,
mainly...
we didn't date. It was mainly just over the fence line talking. Trivial. It was just trivial stuff and very brief. It was really bizarre. I was in love.
See, this is another thing too. I know that
Love is
a lot of men, right, including myself, there's two different types of love, right? There's fantasy love and real love, right? Fantasy love is like the stuff that you see in pornos, right? And when I say this, I don't mean to sound crude or anything, but it's like, say for example, like you were just talking to her for 5 minutes, bro, but for you it was having dramatic effect. For her it was just like, oh, he seems nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the same in porn, bro. We watch all this shit and we'll see a girl on porn and we're like, fuck, she's sexy, I like her, bro. If I met her in real life, I fucking love the shit out of her. You know what I mean? But she's not like that in real life. In your head, she's like that. You know? And it's sad because you can fall in love with someone for the image that you have in your head of them, but who they actually are, that's what true love is, man. So if she's seeing you for you, the way that I'm seeing you right now,
okay,
and she loved you, that was real love.
I don't think it was real love,
But I think it was fantasy love.
Fantasy,
bro. You know, and I'm not dissing you because I've been
Yeah, I think
I've had that to me, bro.
I think it was fantasy love and maybe unintentional convenience.
Yeah.
Because she even told me at one stage, ripped down half of the fence, and it was many years after that I realised the colour-blind fence has got screws. So she knew what she was talking about. I think it was just convenience, and maybe it was just a fantasy in my head. You're right, I don't think it was true love. That's a good point. I've said it, we can learn from everyone. I don't like solicitors, I don't like courts. Why? Because I don't trust them. It's part of the system. And the system is corrupt. In my opinion, I think the system is full of faggots, child molesters, rapists and murderers. That's my opinion, okay? I don't trust the system. The system's corrupt, as we can see around here. You know, we can see people, you talk to people. People don't talk to each other anymore. I used to be conscious when I first started doing this, but what's more important, keep my feet dry. And many years ago, I was at the psychologist, and I think I brought it up. Anyway, cut long story short, he says to me, why do you wear bin liners around your shoes for? I said, well, I thought that's common sense. My shoes don't get wet. He said, but most people don't wear them. I said, I don't really give a shit what most people do. I worry what I do. He goes, most people would think it's weird. I said, I don't give a shit what people think. Now, this is the other foot, like that, right? Try and get as much air out as possible. Much air out as possible, that's it. Right, now having done that, I'm going to put the rubber band, just like I did with the other foot.
On the bottom one?
On one, there.
Yep.
And then the other rubber band is going to go up there, as you will see. Right, now don't worry about that, as I said before, because my pants are going to cover it. Now, I've been known to do this with shorts, but at the moment I'm not wearing shorts. Well, I am wearing shorts, but they're underneath the wet weather pant, so that's just going to cover it.
So a bit more difficult with shorts on?
Oh no, it just, with the shorts, with the shorts I like to sort of have it a bit more tight and firm around here, so it doesn't look too out of... You've just got to secure it more with shorts because you get air going in and it flaps. So that's it, guys. Happy feet are dry feet.
That's it.
Happy feet are dry feet. Until next time, guys.
Till next time.
Thanks for your time and keep your feet dry.
My name's Corey, bro, and my story, it's just, I'm adopted. I was adopted at 2 years old, and I got brought to Australia, and then my adoptive family, they did some shit.
So whereabouts were you
Thailand,
adopted from?
Thailand.
Okay. So you're saying that you were adopted from Thailand.
Yeah.
So who were your parents? Were they white? Were they black?
They were like the adoptive family.
Yes.
They
Your
were
story,
white.
my brother.
Oh yeah, so yeah, they did shit, and then I ran away from home at 15 because I got sick of the shit that happened because it fucked my head up because I'm pretty fucked. So, you know. That's all. Nah, but then I was in over 20 foster homes. Then the foster fucking carers and shit got sick of me, so I got put in resi, you know, this, that, and now I'm just living my life by myself.
Oh, cool. So tell us a piece of wisdom that you've learned from those years, man.
Stay true. True, like, yeah, don't give a fuck about no cunt. Like, if anyone has like a problem, just like fuck them off, because stay true to yourself. Yeah.
That's dope. So do you want a catchphrase or whatever to sign out?
Ladies.
What's your name, where you're from, story, and a bit of wisdom.
Oh, alright. My name is Bimo. I'm from Bali, Indonesia. Bali. Too much people in the world for party in my country.
It's crazy.
Yep, it's crazy. But I don't like this because too much people in the world not take care my country. But around people in Bali, life from tourists.
Yeah, there's
But
a
it's good.
lot
But
of
it's
life from
good.
tourists.
But I think too much plastic. I hope all people in the world, if come to Bali, please keep clean and take care Bali. Bali not have Indonesia, Bali have world. That's it. My wisdom
Yes.
in my life,
Yes.
it's not big. I just wisdom for make my parent happy, and I get the wife white girl. That's it.
Is she going to be from Australia or from America?
Anything I prefer in Australia. Yeah, I love it.
So what do you think about Australia so far, bro?
What I think,
Yeah.
Australian girl.
Yeah, Australian girls, bro. Australia in general, whatever, bro.
I think it's very gorgeous, sexy, and I love white skin.
No, I
But
bet.
my skin is black.
Well, if you ask any of the Aussie girls, bro, they
Yeah.
love the black skin, bro.
Yeah.
What's your name, bro?
Right.
Okay. Tell us tell us a story about your life, or a story in your life.
I have a lovely life.
How was your childhood? Was it good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you have a piece of wisdom growing up?
Well, I have lots, yeah.
Okay, tell us a piece of wisdom.
This person.
Call him Mr. Sparkles.
Well, I grew up in the southeast of Melbourne. I grew up around heroin and ice, and I've only just managed to get myself out of it.
So do you feel like growing up in that kind of environment has changed your mentality?
It's grown me into a better person. Absolutely, it's definitely grown me into a better person. Now, experience is all you need. You need to experience something to understand what it actually is.
So when you say experience something to know what it actually is, does that mean you
I went through it all. I went through it all, and I learned through it, and that's why I don't do it anymore.
So you went through your addiction phase. You went through.
I'm still addicted. I'll admit this. I'm still addicted, and I'm still struggling now. She quit when I was 6, 7,
Oh, okay.
and I got introduced to it when I was 12. And I didn't know what it was at the time. I thought it was the same as smoking, reefer.
Yeah.
I thought it was the same thing. And to be honest, like watching my mum pop opiates like that, it made me kind of accept that was normal. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So
Definitely, mate.
there's some people say that addiction's in genes,
It is.
right? So
I agree with that.
Do you think that you caught the genetic bug of addiction?
Yes, but but like I said, through experience, I have learned how to actually deal with it myself. I really respect what Alex is doing, because people need to know how it affects children and kids and how it affects them into adulthood. It's disgusting, but the way people treat it in public is even worse.
Naja. I won this flamingo.
Ooh, pink
That's
flamingo.
my story. And my wisdom would be, I don't know,
Okay. How'd you win the pink flamingo?
at the Tempin bowling place.
Temping bowling. Okay. How do you bowl? Like, if there's bowling advice, bowling wisdom, how would you bowl? Do you
Just
put
wing
two
it.
fingers in?
Just wing it.
Just wing it?
That's my advice.
And a story about yourself.
My name is Karsha Walsh, and fuck, I hate being put on the spot. I don't know.
Okay.
Just talk. I just talked about
Anything.
how-
How'd you come up with this outfit tonight? What prompted you to wear this outfit tonight?
I have a small obsession with clothes.
Is this like a
Large
scene thing, or is
obsession with
this like, do you listen to rock music? Are you listening to rap and this is ironic?
I listen to a lot of different styles of music, and I don't know, I just dress how I feel, I guess.
Wow. So do you change the color of your hair according to how you feel as
No,
well?
I've wanted to a lot, but it's just always black. I own a lot of wigs though.
So
Can I
what
just
is it
make a
with the
straight-
black hair? Is it like for you it's the way you feel, or is it
Yeah,
mainly just
how I feel inside.
wow? So tell us a piece of wisdom.
Oh, a piece of wisdom.
Oh, no.
Damn. I don't think I'm that wise.
I don't know. I think you're pretty wise. You got a dress sense, so there must be some form of wisdom in that little noggin of yours.
I think a wise man knows nothing.
Wow.
Whoa.
That was deep, man.
shit.
That blew my fucking mind.
Stephen, from Stall, Victoria. I've just been to see Alice Cooper.
Cool. What's a story?
Story of Alice Cooper.
A story of whatever you want, bro.
Story of whatever I want. I was 18. I got my first Alice Cooper tickets, and I've seen him every single time he's come back to Australia, plus a few more.
So you're a die-hard fan of Alice
Absolutely.
Cooper. Do you find it kind of ironic that he was a son of a preacher and he kind
Yep.
of quotes
And his
this?
father-in-law was a preacher as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he still does Bible studies every Wednesday. He's, yep. Alice is a person on stage. Alice has a life on stage. You can be at the end, rock bottom. You can be an alcoholic, and you can turn it all away. And 40 years later, still performing on stage.
So you can make anything. You can change your life at any point.
If you want to enough, and you realise where you are, and listen not to me, you take the other road.
Scarlett.
Yep.
And my story is I just saw Alice Cooper and I was waiting 45 years for that concert because I had a ticket when I was 15 and the tour was cancelled by the government because they banned Alice Cooper because he was corrupting the minds of the youth because they were a pack of conservative bastards. And so after 45 years of just seeing an Alice Cooper concert, it's epic. My head is exploding.
Was the
And-
hype as much as you hypened it up in your head, or was
look,
it even better?
Yeah, no, even better. You know,
Wow.
Alice is a ledge, right? And piece of wisdom, life's a bitch, then you die.
Awesome. Now yourself, fella.
I'm David, and I've been a radio and print journalist all of my life, and it's really, really strange being on the receiving end of an interview. So I don't have very much to say. But I will
Tell us a story from one of your journalist days.
Well, no, I'm going to. Well, okay. I've met Lou Reed multiple times. I met Keith Richards once, but Lou Reed had this wonderful line that he used, which is the best lack all conviction and the worst have a passionate intensity. But he actually was quoting W.B. Yeats.
Street mentality, rhyme on point, that's my speciality. No vanity, flight personality. Boy, this me family, me lose rationality, me tell you straight. Street mentality, rhyme on point, that's my speciality. No vanity, flight personality. Boy, this me family, me tell you straight.
So what's good? My name is Max Shatter, the one and only representing the Shatters. I got a story for you. My story goes like so. You know, basically, I have had one of the most intense experiences coming into town, rolling with one of my best buddies in the world. Some French person cussed us out on the train, but you know what? It is what it is. Piece of wisdom, you know, stay real, motherfuckers. Ain't nobody gonna stop you from being you but you. Stay real. So my name is Max Shatter at MAXSHOTTAMC. And you're gonna find us in Joker Productions alongside my boy Triple N, the MC. We out,
guys. I'll see you guys next week. We'll see what we can come up with.